Okay, so we're back, and I believe that this is video 24, and I remember that I was going to do a burst. However, I had to stop my video abruptly, so I think I'm just going to continue to move forward with going to the next day, and then I'll do my burst then, simply because I remember that the season bonus is just going to stay at +2 for a couple of days, so I'll be good to keep it like that. And I'm only at 2,400 Q on a tile, and it's still like a little bit too early, even though I probably should just do the golden core breakthrough now because it's been so long, but I want to see if I can get more of a score out of them. And then I remember realizing that my Sub-Spirit Turtle has they have a bad law match, so that's going to be interesting in terms of the breakthrough. So I might end up with less match chi than I want, because I do want to have like 1 million to be able to create the NATO talisman that I want to be able to create with the, I believe, 1000x multiplier, but I don't think I'll be able to create that. And I can view that by going to the wiki and searching up the primordial symbols law talisman breakthrough. Oh, I was just there. Okay, I'll just search this since I lost it. Here we go, the talisman breakthrough right here. So as you can see, these match tree requirements that are on the wiki are pretty accurate to what I found. I don't know if you guys saw the last video, but my guy had about 16,000 match chi, and I was able to use Emerald Spirit technique pretty easily. And for me to use Aqua Spectre technique, I'll need 70k to 200k, which will be really easy once I get the golden core. But I really want to be able to make a dark armor talisman using the Violet Spirit technique, which I think I would probably need about like 1.3 million, but I'll try it out once I get my guy to Primordial Spirit and to that level. But for now, I'm just thinking that I'll probably need to just use this guy to create like a starter set to increase protect for the next guy that would be doing tribulations and being like very strong defensively. So even though my plan isn't going exactly as I wanted it to, because I wasn't paying attention to the charisma of my turtle and the intelligence, and that messed me up, I'll still be able to salvage something out of this and make the next generation better. And I think that's what pretty much the game is about. It's like you just go through things, you troubleshoot them, and then you just keep working to make the next generation better. And ideally, I should have did remold on this guy, since their charisma is so low, and it's just like really hard for me to increase it. So now I'm just thinking about who would be the next generation. So maybe I can search for another turtle in Demania Temple, or I can just raise another one myself since I do have a good amount of time. I think I'll just move forward with raising one, even though, you know, I'm done raising disciples pretty much. It's definitely a lot of work, and I was happy to be done with it, but you know, I'm back into it. So let me just see what these sects are selling. The Primordial Soul Gem always like entices me, but I'm like, I just can't afford it. So I'll just get like 2 turtle cages, and then because I'm getting cages and I'll be opening these cages, I'll of course want to go to the Yaogwai page, or maybe the sub. Trying to think about what the wiki page is. I'll just search for Yaogwai. And then it'll tell me. I think it's Yaogwai sub races. However, okay, it's not Yaogwai sub races. Let me check Yaogwai. I'm looking for the page that will tell me the stats that my Yaogwai will have. Let's see, maybe this one, Yaogwai raising. Okay, so then I'm thinking that it would be on Awakened Animal wiki page. Okay, yeah. So we're here, and for these cages, they're going to have 10 perception as usual because I bought them from Sex, and they're bugged to be like that. And And as far as their age, I think I would like them to be between 11 and 80 years old, because these give the best stats. So that's what I'm expecting from these turtle cages that I'm going to be opening. Sorry, I just had to check my phone, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. So I'm going to move forward with opening this turtle cage, and then hoping that they're between 11 and 80 years old. Okay, this guy is 101 years old, and as you can see, their stats are but you know, I'm rich and they were selling a lot of turtle cages, so I don't need to save scum that. However, I would typically save scum that if I was working with an early game situation where like my gameplay was dependent on me getting a good turtle on the first try. So then this guy is 92 years old, so now I'm getting really unlucky. But it's okay because I do have Way of the Reaper, which saps out lifespan to give my disciple some mesh cheese. So I will be keeping these turtles, and I did think about keeping some turtles just to, you know, still their lifespan. So this is just working out for me, so I'll just keep going and opening up these cages until I get a turtle of a proper age. 75, this is exactly what I wanted, I believe. Yep, so 75, they should have 10 perception, 4 con, 1 charisma, 3 intelligence, and 6 luck. And then besides that, I'll also need to remold them to increase their charisma to be greater than 1. Sorry, I'm just thinking. So then I do want to increase this turtle's stats so that I don't have to run into those problems that I had before. But let me also, okay, this one's already opening, so I'm just going to see what's happening with this cage as well. But seems like this will be the main turtle. And I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but there is like a weird bug where sometimes if you can't interact with like a unit in a certain way, then you just have to click on someone else that you can interact with in that same manner, if that makes sense. So for example, like when you open up these cages, you can't change the name of these turtles because the UI is like different, right? But then if you click on the disciple that you have, which you can change the name on, then you click back onto the turtle, then you can do that. And this is like very similar for a lot of things. So like right here, if I click on this turtle, well, I can do it. I can change the name now because I already triggered that interaction. But I don't know, it's kind of weird. So like for example, if I click up here, I cannot, like I can't see this guy's stats, right? But if I click on here and then I like open up the stat panel and then I click on this guy, then I can do it. So there's just like different tricks where if the UI is not showing you information or allowing you to do certain things that you aren't able to do, then you'll be able to like do it once you click on someone else that will allow you to. And then sometimes it can get bugged like that. So let's go to my main turtle and put him in the pasture. And then the rest of these turtles, they can go into this pasture right here. And then they like to be indoor and near reeds, which I believe I did build some reeds over here in the field. Yep. So I should be good on that. Then let me also check out my wheat farm. I don't know why it says unsuitable temperature. I think it's just a plant that can't grow in the winter, honestly. So I'll just have to wait until winter ends, which is in a couple of days, for me to get my wheat back. But I'll just keep expanding this so that I never have to deal with like running out of wheat. And then, you know, just keep the game rolling. Pretty much just gonna play passively until I do these breakthroughs and continuously have these guys do derivative calculations. And it looks like Miao is ready to cultivate, so I'll move forward with doing that too. I do want to keep Miao 1 in this site so that they can do the weather miracle too. And then Miao 7 is doing meditation, which is fine. Let's see, where's their cultivation speed at? 197% boost. It's not too crazy, but I'm going to cancel meditation so that they'll eat the spirit stone, since I have great painter set to do that. Let's see. Let me just double check that. Yep, they're set to eat spirit stone. However, they are taking a little bit longer than I want them to. And so I'll just manually do that. And then I'll do some more derivative calculations with Miao 1 while I'm at it. So I guess I'll just do like 30. Just because I don't want to do too many at once. Okay, so they ate the spirit stone. So I'll put them on this array since I plan to do my golden core breakthrough on the next one in a few hours. And this guy is hurt and this guy is hurt. I wonder why. A heat stroke, wow. Oh, they're gonna like suffer through something. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's probably some item that's changing the temperature, but that's okay. So we're getting more mandates and just waiting for Miao 6 to come back. Nice, we unlocked a new location. A bit of doom. Trace of ancient book. You like those? You know, just a lot of things are happening, but in general I'm just farming mandates still. And let me start to send out some more disciples out to collect these mandates. 3. 4. 5. And then not 7. 7 is cultivating, so Heaven's Son Law Bear. And then I just have my 7 slaughtering spirit sword tiger. So he has to do a mandate. He can't do traces of ancient book because they don't have. I don't think they have high luck, and they definitely don't have derivative calculation. Oh, nice! So I unlocked the Fox. So the Fox is pretty much a pet that's similar to a dog, but they have different abilities when they grow up, and the Fox can create spirits. So that's the main thing. But it just takes a really long time to raise a pet. So I just kind of don't worry too much about it. And if I want to summon the pet, I'll have to create one of these statues, which I can use to summon it. But you don't even need a statue for the dog unless it dies. Then you can use the statue to bring it back. But that's not really something that you need to worry about. But just know that you might want to start to craft some spirit stone blocks just in case your pet does die. So just going to continue to trigger this chi fountain. Trying to be on top of my game. Make sure everyone's doing something. And then let's see, I have enough spirit wood to promote an agency. So that's also something that I was waiting for. So I'll upgrade City Abundance. So now I'll begin to create a T2 agency. And then hopefully I'll get more. Miao 2. Maybe I double sent disciples somewhere. I'm getting so many notifications. As you can see, my earth flux farmer is just getting earth flux just easily. Where's my South Spirit Turtle? Okay, they're making their way over there. This pasture is very cold, negative 50 degrees. Let's see. So they have a temperature tolerance of negative 20, so let me actually remove these since it's the winter. And then I think this should be able to acquire them. Yep. Oh, these guys are dying on their way. That's annoying. So I can feed them a remedy pill and a summer herb since they have heat strokes. That's the problem with turtles. If you don't have them in the proper location, then things can get really bad. And then they have frostbite, so remedy pill. I only have 3 more remedy pills left, so I'm doing a lot by giving these turtles these remedy pills. Where's the other turtle that I was just looking at? Oh, this one right here. So you just need a remedy pill in general. So yeah, hopefully they'll get up and have enough strength to get to the pasture. If not, that'll be very tragic. I don't think this guy can be actually they can. They have high perception. Oh wow, what? Oh, the charisma. I forgot about that. I need a charisma. How's this guy having a heat stroke? Let me also put a beast blood in one of these rooms because I have no clue why it's still freezing. They definitely can't get Heaven Son Law, so I'll just try to take that by force. Heaven Son Law bear. They have 4 charisma. I think Emotion Severing Law needs more charisma than that. Let me check. Emotion Severing Law, yeah, this one needs 9 charisma, so I'll have to try to take this one by force. Nice. I was able to get that. Then of course these guys can get these mandates easily. So let's see where these animals at. So his frostbite is going to be healed in 0.6 days. Wow, they just heal slow too. I don't know what happened to these guys. Oh, I can just move them? What? Ah, because they're unconscious. That makes sense. Okay, so Miao 7 reached the limit, so they're back and ready to collect mandates for us now. So I have Miao 7 get this Traces of Ancient Book. And honestly, I've done so many Traces of Ancient Book at this point that I don't even know if I already have like all of the books, but I'm just gonna keep doing them since I don't really want to think about it like that much, honestly. Falling Treasure, I'm gonna unban this. And then give me Alright, I'm back. So where was I? Okay, so it's 11 o'clock, and I remember saying that I wanted to do my breakthrough at 12 so I can start my burst. Or I want to start my burst at 12 so that I can do my breakthrough on the 7th node just to see how that looks. So that's pretty much what I'm working with now. And right now the tile has 2,500 chi, which is a little bit more than I started when I logged in. But that just means that I'm like keeping up the total chi. I'm keeping it consistent by continuously triggering the chi fountain. But let me also not try not to mess this one up in terms of their temperature tolerances. So this guy wants negative 15 degrees Celsius to 31, and then this guy wants the same. And this guy has better temperature tolerance, so that's why they were able to survive. So negative 13 is good right now. However, it's kind of close to negative 15, but it's only going to get warmer because of the winter. However, I do want to increase it by just a little bit. I think this one beast blood should put it into around like positive 0, because our room is size 50, so it should be increasing it by like 20. So we'll see how that goes. So I think these guys will be good, and even though they're unconscious, it's okay. I know that this guy has reached the limit, and then I already know about these already. So Mousis is also ready to do meditation and cultivate to the next adventure breakthrough. So I'll give him the Heavenly Heart, Tranquil Heart, and the Heaven Sent Talisman equipped, and start this meditation process on them. As you can see, their mental state is high. I'll need to eat a spirit stone to reset that, and their cultivation speed bonus is 152%. And then let's eat the spirit stone. So where are they? I know they were somewhere around here, but for some reason I just don't see it. Maybe it's because I did the acquisition on the, yeah, that makes sense. So I need to inspect this right here to pull the spirit stone from the mini universe, so that it can eat that. And then let me just double check that I'm not missing any cultivation speed manuals. Yeah, so I'm missing a 20% cultivation speed manual on this guy, which is connective. And then I'm also missing 50%. However, I don't know if I want this 50% because of how expensive it is. Like, this is half price, but and then this decreases spell. However, like, realistically I should just get both, but I'm just gonna get the 20% one just because I know I'm not in a like super rush, so it'll just be okay. So yeah, everything's going fine, and I also have to continuously send out disciples to collect these mandates. So I think I do have someone going to Great Snowland, or maybe not. So let me just start from the top again, because I was just like kind of confused myself a little bit. So Miao 1 and go to Great Snowland, and then have the rest of these guys do Traces of Ancient Book. I think he's going to City of Abundance. And then I don't have someone going to Riverbank Plains. So it seems that I did send someone somewhere that I didn't need to send them. Which, I mean, at this point is pretty okay. Safe where it sees. And then Heaven Sent Lawbearer can go here. And the Tiger can go here. Now I'm like, I wish I didn't send that guy to that extra location, but I have more important things to work on right now. I really want to just focus on this burst, so it's fine if there are some inefficiencies. And so I'm going to burst this right here to start off this first burst at 12 o'clock. Then let me also confirm that these guys have pretty solid stats. So this guy has bad law match, but I'm not worried about this guy. I don't really care about their match cheating. Their mental state is good, and their yin yang is good. But also I need to make sure Mao 1 doesn't adventure, because I need them for the weather miracles. And then the Sub-Spirit Turtle, their stats are pretty bad. So I mean, that's okay. But this guy could probably use some more luck, I guess. So let me see if there's anything that I could equip on them. This increases con. This right here increases luck. So I'll have both of these guys increase their luck. So him and him. And then I know that the turtle needs some charisma, so I'll get a bracelet as like a last line of last attempt help for the turtle. And then, so I've increased their intelligence, I've increased their luck, which is already 10, so that didn't even help. And they don't even need luck actually for their law, so that was kind of useless. And then I just increased their charisma by a teensy bit. So yeah, I think I'm just going to be losing out on the turtle, which is fine. But yeah, this is pretty much how you play. You know, you just roll with the punches. And then, you know, it's still very early in my gameplay, so I have room for mistakes. I have lots of room for mistakes. 14. Then I'm just going to keep triggering everything. 15, 16, 17, 18, and then it's going to be 19. Nice, so Miao 5 is also ready. So I'm at 33,000. 17 right here. Then this guy wants to join my sect. I don't really want to disciple right now. I'm just very overwhelmed with what I already have. And then I think I want to wait a little bit because I do want to do the breakthrough on the 7th burst, and this would be the 7th, so I want to line that up with the perfect yin yang bonus. Oh, this guy does have a yin yang bonus. Seems to be very similar to this one. I may have overlooked that. Oh yeah, I didn't look here. So Earth and None actually have the same yin yang bonus. As you can see, it's this symbol right here out at the bottom. I don't know why I didn't realize that at the end. So this actually works out perfectly. That's very interesting to know. So they have the same yin yang stats because Earth is like mixed, and I want to use Foe and Wind for their breakthrough, so I'll start that off too. Yep, that's very good to know. Traces of Ancient Book. Mandates and mandates and mandates. Then at 19 I'll do the 7th burst. Oh, I see. I was supposed to do it an hour before so that the 7th burst would trigger at 19. I'm not thinking right now, but it's okay. I'm just gonna do search for disciples so that I can get some disciples to join my sect. So now we're at 3,700, and I'm just gonna start this breakthrough on these two guys. It's kind of been too long. So for the Heaven's Son-in-Law Bear, I don't really care about their golden crit score because they will be helpful. However, I don't need Mass Chi on this guy, so I'm just gonna do it on one of these side cushions. Or yeah, because you know they have enough Mass Chi. But the turtle is who I want to have like the best golden crit score. So I'm going to do that, and then it seems like Foe and Wind went away, so let's trigger that too. Oh nice, my game is saving for me. Yeah, so the game saves whenever you start a breakthrough if you're on any form of immortal mode. The Motion Severing Law, I'll take that by force. Then I'll just remove these tic-tac-toes and then go crazy. However, I have to remember that 20, I need to do the 8th burst. Traces of Ancient Book, and then this right here is the 8th verse. Collect resources, you collect wood. And as you can see, we're getting our golden core scores now. So still, 3,800 chi on the tile. And these guys are moving along. So I remember Miao 6 being ready. So I have this guy do meditation right here. And then I think Miao 5 also was ready. Yeah, I almost forgot about that one too. So let me unequip this one, put on the Tranquil Heart and the Heavenly Heart. Then I'll also see if Miao 5 can learn some cultivation speed manuals, and depending on how much attainment it will cost, then I'll get it. However, I'm not in a rush to get the Primordial Spirit, honestly, so it's fine if the cultivation speed manuals are too expensive. But these ones are pretty cheap. So this is this is actually the same cost as before, so I'll just stay consistent and only learn the one that costs 66,000 inspiration and only will give me 2 attainment. And then I'll have them also eat the Spirit Stone whenever I can find that. Trace of Ancient Book. Nice, I got J Letter 3 Cave. That's the one that you really want because it has all of the good manuals for like cultivation speed. Or it has the one manual that's really good for cultivation speed. So that's the one that I've really been looking for, so I'm happy that I got that. And when you have J Letter 3 Caves, you basically have like late game mental state powers. Because it gives you that divine comprehension manual. And it also gives you so you get a really good mental state talisman and you get a really good cultivation speed talisman from J Letter 3 Caves, and that pretty much like completes the talismans that you're expected to have late game. So this is a really big boost for me. But I'm going to continue to send my disciples out and just collect. But it looks like, wow, Fall and Wind seems to end like very soon. It's either that or it's just not working. I'm thinking it's not working because I'm ending, like it's becoming like winter but spring. Like, let me see. Oh, this is summer and autumn. I read wrong. I definitely read that wrong. I was supposed to use Dust Storm, which is spring and winter. So I've just been throwing away this guy's lifespan. That's okay. Actually, it's not okay. Because I do want that Sub-Spirit Turtle to have really good match cheese, so I actually can't really play around with that. They're only at T4 right now. But luckily, because the game does save right before you do the Golden Core breakthrough, I should be good to just go back a little bit more into that save, which is something that I definitely want to go back and try to fix. So I just need to figure out what the save file is. It is, let me sort by type because this looks crazy right now. Okay, so these are my 2 save files. So this is the one, the day 99 Golden Core Burst. And then I'll just make a new folder because I already know that I have a file with the same name. So I'll name this like day 100 GC breakthrough. So let me just exit this and then try to run that save instead. But yeah, that definitely was a mess up on my end, but it's okay. And also when you start like when you reload your save, your burst kind of gets ruined. So I don't even know if that was worth it, honestly, because now all the SS chi that I added to the tile seems to be gone. Whatever. Just gotta roll with the punches and do better next time, honestly. So I'm just gonna try to do this and activate not Fallen Wind but Dust Devil to get those stars back, and then just do a more sporadic burst. Oh, and then I will have lost the J letter 3Ks. Ah, that's so annoying. I'm sad. I'm very sad. Okay, at least Dust Storm is on. Like, jeez. Yeah, I don't think this is better, honestly. And I just did like 2 events. Oh wait, we're back at 3,800. Okay, I'm gonna go back yet again because I definitely was like very lazy about that because I was waiting for that chi to update because it takes a little bit more time for the chi to display on your files. So let me try to do that the right way. Sometimes like you can play and just be in the crucial part and just completely give up, but it can be a struggle. But yeah, just keep on trying, and you know, even if you do mess up to the point where you can't save scum back, like I won't say don't worry too much about it, but like you'll have other opportunity to get better golden core scores. Because I'm only on day 100, like very early on. But let me actually take my time with this. I do wish that I could get that Jade letter 3Ks manual because I do want that. At the same time, my guys are pretty good on cultivation, so I just continue to do this, and then I'll reburst this thing right here. So I have Miao 5 and then Miao 6 and then Miao 7. So I need to set up Miao 5 and Miao 6 again just to make sure that they have that cultivation speed. Okay, so they do have those cultivation speed manuals. So I just need them both to eat a spirit stone. So I do inspect. Take out these spirit stones. I believe they were moved over here, but whatever. Then I'll have Miao 5 and Miao 7 eat those, so that they can they can start meditating. They can begin. I'm like begin, start. What's that word? I'm thinking of the word begin, so that they can become their meditate. Jeez. So they can begin their meditation. And then I also want to activate Fallen Wind too, which I forgot to do. This is a lot. Should I edit that out or no? I don't know. Okay, let's try this one last time. If I mess up, I mess up. That's what we're doing. Okay, guys? That was even the wrong save file that I copied over. I'm gonna go into this one. So I think I did copy over the wrong save file the second time around, so that's why I didn't notice any change. But I want to move forward, make sure that Miao 6 and Miao 7, or Miao 5 and Miao 7 are ready to begin their meditation by making sure they both have a spirit stone to eat. And I also want to make sure that they have the cultivation speed bonus. And then I also want to ensure that they can I'm using Dust Devil with Miao 1. So instead of Fallen Wind, I want to use Dust Devil. Then I want to take all of these off. I need to talk myself through this at this point. and then do one burst 1934. I don't know, accept teachings. I shouldn't have accept teachings. I should have taken that by force because it's a tiger. But I'll be more traces of ancient books. That's fine. Collect resources. Yep. Just have to ensure that the dust storm is good still. And then just continue to see where I'm at. As you can see, this cheat is still not updated yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so now that Miao 7 is back, they're still on their adventure breakthrough, so I'll leave them alone. And Miao 5 and 6 are ready to do meditation, so let me also make sure that these guys are meditating. And then Miao 1, this is just like micromanagement hell, honestly. And then Miao 7, okay. So now just move forward with doing the mandates and the traces of ancient books again. Three, and then Miao 4. Then I'll send out Miao 7 just in case they get a Eureka. Heaven Son Law Bear, you can't do traces of ancient books. I don't even know why I did that. Oh, he can. Oh. We messed up, but we got something good out of it. So as you can see, we're at 3,400, which, I mean, it's not 3,700, but oh, now we're at 3,800. So we're back. We're back into prime form. And we have a good yin yang. I don't know why my weather bonus isn't good, but whatever. I'm just gonna leave it to the elements, I guess. But yeah, sometimes when you use a weather bonus, it can like alter some other things. Let's do one more Dust Devil, just to keep the ball rolling. Collect resources. How many Eureka pills do I have at this point? I have 41, so I'm almost halfway there. And in the last two videos, I really just focused on the Golden Core breakthrough, so I think I'm making some really good progress on collecting these Eureka pills. And then in the next video, like, I'll be able to just fully focus on doing mandates besides cultivating these guys. Then of course Miao 1 could be doing more mandates, but I'll just send these guys out. Do I have someone already going to Central Plains? Nope. I think Miao 6 is cultivating, so I'll send the Tiger. And then, yeah, it seems like that's everything. So we're reaching tier 3 Golden Core score right now. Miao 3, let's see. They don't have anything they can do here, but whatever. Now I'm just gonna start doing a crazy burst. Nice, so my Earth Flux Farmer is ready to break through to the next stage, or they have already broken through to the next stage, honestly. So, let's see. Okay, so they're a little bit more, and then they'll be able to break through, or they'll be ready for their Golden Core breakthrough. So let me just assign this guy this cushion right here, so that they can cultivate. Accept teaching. And then we're still on tier 3, and then he's got a tier 2 Golden Core score because their law match is significantly better. Okay. And now Miao 7 is ready to cultivate. So let's just see what this golden core score looks like. It's looking like really early tier 2, which I mean it should be good enough for getting the amount of match chi that I want to get. Again, I should have taken that by force. So let's see, where was this guy at? He was at Lucian Village, or Safe Word Seas, I assume. So let me send a disciple that I know can get that law. Miao 2. Alright, now that that's done, we have the Sub-Spirit Turtle done their breakthrough, and we have Heaven Stone Law Bear 2. So in the next video, I'll be getting this guy to Primordial Spirit, which will take like really quick, and then I'll also be working to bring this guy up to the next level. And their golden core score is only a 105,000, which gives them 1,581 base match chi. So I mean, I'll just deal with it. I'm already like overly halfway, almost halfway to the amount of chi that I would need to use to draw a talisman of like the next tier stronger, but I don't know if I'll be able to make the 1 million chi talismans. But anyways, I think I'm just gonna stop here. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something. I hope you were able to see that, like, you know, some things can go wrong, but you can try to fix it, and you know, just keep playing the game and doing your best to just learn how to tackle these different situations. And my turtles are still dying because I didn't put them inside, so let me also put these guys inside. Melt turtle. I don't know if I did the first one or the second one. Melt turtle. Melt turtle. And then let's see the ones that are dying. Let's move you over here, and then make sure that all of you guys are good. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.